going on here? Alright, there we go. After some minor technical difficulties. Oh, we're already... Alright. Well, so the game froze up a little bit there, and we actually had a pretty great looking hand. And then we ran out of time, so we automatically redrew. So that's really cool. Alright. Yeah, apparently the connection was just slow or something. But, well, this is the hand we're playing, so just see what happens. We need to draw a third sigil. Not a hand that we really want, but we've got some good stuff. There's a ambush card. Glad we didn't run something into this that would die from it. See, we're playing around ambush by having a bad hand. We'll probably get the Auric Sentry first, because this can hold the board. Alternatively, we could Spire Chaplain. This gives you a land or a sigil when it attacks, which I suspect it's gonna want to do. So that would ensure our land drop for next turn. But it has to attack to do it. This would give us a war cry next turn, and we can actually give ourselves a land with this one. So we'll take the 1/5 here. And next turn, if we don't draw a sigil, we're gonna play Amber Acolyte and search for a time sigil, and then probably give our minion flying, send it in. So yep, that's the plan we're gonna do. Search for time. We'll play it. We'll fly for 2, and we'll also block with it. Perfect. Oh, I can turn this back down. It might have been a little bit loud there. Oops, not all the way down. There we go. Okay. Second sight. Some opponents manipulating other stuff. Second sight is good with echo cards. I believe I haven't been paying perfect attention, but I believe I've got 1 or 2 of those. Yep, there's one. So they'll actually end up with. Oh no, they play those. 4 or 5 is coming in. We cannot kill it, so we'll just take the damage. It was actually kind of stupid to do that. We should have blocked because they were tapped out. Okay. Yep, that's a thing that happened. Here we're gonna drop our 1/1. I guess we could also get Spire Chaplain to try to hit our lands next turn. Could Spire Chaplain and play our flyer, which seems pretty decent. Okay, we'll do this. Send in our flyer. This gives us the most creatures to work with next turn, and we can choose where to put our pump after that. We're going to need to give this thing flying, I believe. Silence unit, that'll probably be... Oh no, silence this one, so we no longer have flying or endurance on it, but we still have the pump, and I think that's fine. Yeah, I'm not too worried about it. Ooh, that's gonna be a problem. We'll probably triple block. Oh my. Okay. So we'll probably triple block this, and it didn't attack. Very weird. We do want to fly here. And send that and that. And what can give us 2 power on the ground? I guess this could do it. We could also have this thing come into play. We're going to send to both. We want to hit with all the flyers. And we want to hit our land drops. And yeah, I guess we'll get this. We got a pretty good Air Force going here. The opponent, it's kind of peculiar to me that they did not attack with 5/6 last turn. So they must be going for the, they must be planning to outlast us in this game. We don't really have good blocks here, so we're going to take a 5 for a turn, but we should be able to gain 4 back on our turn. And we will be flying them for 10 and getting 4 of it. So we'll just go ahead and do it. We do have a couple chump blockers for the ground here too, which will be useful. And it looks like we're 2 turns away from pumping this up to a 6/6. So we can't make that lethal on its own next turn. And this is not a flyer. This opponent has had a lot of ornamental daggers. Oh my goodness. We'll get a block here. We'll get a block here. Okay. The blocks there do not matter very much. I don't think that was even lethal. So we'll just attack. All right. So that seemed like kind of a weird game, but I guess the blue-white is a very controlling color combination. So we are up to 1 diamond chest now. That's pretty good, I guess. Apparently the draft in this is one of the better value proposition ways to get cards, because you get the cards from draft and then you win the chests also. So let's see, we've got a 3-drop and a 6-drop. We've got our really good equipment here, but I'm not feeling this hand. It just doesn't have the creatures that I think we want. We'll take the redraw. Oh no, punished. Let's draw a time sigil. Turn 1, can we do that? No, because we're not on the draw. So this could be better. I would rather have had the initial hand than this one. We'll just see how it goes. If we get mana'd out of it, I guess that's part of the game. Alright, great. So this is a little bit of a disappointing end to a game. Looks like the opponent did not attack us. They clicked through their turn. Greenland would be good. This could start getting us back in. Alright, well, we can play this one at least. That is better than what we've done so far. They have a snowball in hand, so if they send in their 2/2, they can actually snowball our creature to finish it off. And let's see, 3/3 flying. You may put a card from your hand on top of your deck. Its cost is reduced by 2. It looks like I think they just did that. I was reading when that happened. Let's start drawing some justice sigils here. Get at least 1 from that. And we're probably pumping that card. Oh my. 6/5, you say? We can get this out. If we send this in, it's just a suicide attack. So we need to pump. If we give it +2, then it'll be a 5/4, which trades with the 6/5. We can also make it a 6/5 of our own, which still trades with the 6/5. Neither one of those trade with these two, though. So, what will we use the 2 mana on if we play the sword? We will just be playing Valkyrie Aspirant. We probably need to keep our cheaper equipment in hand. So we'll give this +3/+3 and send it. So we can draw a land, or we can draw a sigil. They should block their 6/5. Unless they're feeling very frisky. And they just want to take the damage and let us draw another one. Right, so they did the block. Alright, and we've got 1 mana for a flyer. Okay. We are not dead yet. Not in a wonderful position, but we can start gaining life back. Being on 4 mana lets us do a lot with our great 1/4 flyer. 1 damage to that. That's fine. We actually knew about that, but it makes the opponent do something, and we're probably, we don't want to like we don't mind wasting cards here as long as we're playing on curve. So we can not do anything additional with 4. If we play 4, they still get to attack with it, although we can stop it from hitting us. So I think that's our best play, even though it does not use all our mana up. We could also play 5 and then play the 4 and 2 next turn. We can't play a 5 and a 2, but we could play the 4 and then we could play both weapons on it. I think we just need to block. They still should attack with both of their flyers here. Oh, well, this actually cannot be stunned. That's an interesting thing about endurance in this game. It can't get stunned by one of these things. So we are going to need to block this 2/2 flyer, I think, because if this hits us, they get an additional 2/2. Another option we have is blocking a wisp to remove a creature from their board, but then they get a 2/2 flyer, so we'd be killing their 1/1, but we'd be giving them a 2/2. So we'll just do this, and we're going to take a 6, but we're going to gain 1 back. So this is going okay, and we can put some good pump on our creature this turn. So it looks like we're kind of going all in on this thing. But 5/8 is going to do some pretty big swings. So this does every time this does damage, it is a 10 life swing, and we get to attack and block with it. So it's going to be hard for the opponent to attack into this without some kind of cell to interact. And unfortunately, if they find a way to remove our flyer, we're pretty much toast in this game anyway, because we do not have any more flyers in hand, and it's going to take a while to deploy the rest of the stuff we've got here. Our next play is, I think, going to be Towering Terrazon, assuming we don't draw land. The reason for that would be I don't think we're going to play 2 cards from it very soon. So we're probably just going to be attacking. Best thing to do, of course, would be to draw a Sigil and then play the Minotaur. That would put us at 8 mana the turn after that, and then we could play like a 5-drop and a 3-drop. It is not Sigil. They can do 5 damage when they block. We can actually, that does change our play. I think we can do this, grab a Justice Sigil for Great Justice, and we'll put some pump on this thing. Send in our big flying truck here. Alright, sweet. That is a really good sign. All the opponent did was play a card and then not block our thing, so that's good. They have 2 of these Herald Songs in play. That was their turn for their draw for this turn, so that'll let them improve some of their Sigil draws that they don't want. And it looks like they've got some good flying now. They've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, sweet. I guess that is game. Okay, we have made it to the last round. We'll go ahead and start it. Some of these games really, really surprised me. Like, I kind of thought we were just dead on that last one after the opening mana problems, but I guess the 1/4 is a very real thing. That would have been a lot different if we had gotten it removed. Like, if we were playing against a black deck, it's likely they would have gotten rid of it. So we've got the 1/4 here that was amazing, and we've got the Minotaur that was not great. I meant to go back to the deck at some point and see if we maybe wanted to remove one of these, but I guess we're here now, so we won't have another chance to edit. I think we'll keep, just based on the mana. I really don't want to. I don't want to get mana out of this game, so we'll keep what we've got. We've got a really good catch-up card here too, and any minion we do play, sooner we can pump with this. We'll get this out. So we have all the sigils we'll need for this game. Oh, good, another 6 drop. Oh, not great. That's okay. We get our Mystic next turn, our Karmic Guardian. This is a very sweet card. And Stranger is not too strong. Oh, and there's a 3 drop, just what we wanted. We'll get a green, get a flyer, pass the turn. This would be good to put our feather on, so we're gonna try to do that again in this game. Oh no! If only we'd kept up our pump. That's okay. Alright, so this is a deadly 3/3. It can trade with something bigger. Get that thing, and this will let us hit land next turn for sure. So go ahead and fly with this now. This way, it'll be easier for us to. We'll have the man ready to play a 6 drop next turn. We can't waste one of our mana next turn on that equipment. So normally you would want to play something like an Elder's Feather, the turn that you're going to be attacking with it. The opponent is cycling through their deck, so it looks like they don't have particularly strong draw to start with. Well, we can block here. We can trade our Finest Hour and our Wisp for that, but I think we're just taking 3 again. Yes, we will send in our creatures. Both of our creatures, please. Okay. It looked like they did not have a particularly strong draw. They played like a Stranger, and they were cycling some cards. But they've likely improved that by now, so we should be expecting them to have some good stuff here. This is nice because putting the extra mana into play will let us keep up our pump spell, even though it's like we would have used up all our mana playing a 6 drop. But do we take? Oh, how bad is this? They could give this quick draw, so we'll just take it here and we'll erase their 3 against our 3 plus these other guys. That's not a card that I think we're going to be too worried about. We have 9 mana. We can play this, so we can play the 6, put us up to 10. And then it's 11, so we can't play both of our 6 drops this turn. So we will be probably just putting this one into play. Can't send our 1/1, but we can send the 3/5. So for 7 is pretty good. There would be no sense in them blocking there. We'll play the one that they know is a sigil because this Druid, and then we'll put more in place. So we've got a crazy amount of mana going on right now. Unfortunately, it's not enough to play another creature out, but after this we should easily be able to draw our hand next turn. I don't think our deck has much in the way of card drawing, so actually this one may have been worth saving the sigils from too that it put in our hand. I think after this we'll start doing it. We've got 2 already, so it's not too much of a concern to try to save them. But since we're not going to be able to play both of those at once anyway, okay, that's fine. Sure. So this thing's going to come in and try to hit us, and we're going to gobble it up with our Wisp. And we wouldn't want to use the combat trick just to save our 1/1 there, but we do want the combat trick here because it kills their thing. It kills their thing. So we'll send both of these because we will have a 4/6 block with. They may, yeah, they'll do this block, so we'll make that trade, which is fine. It gets rid of their deadly thing. And I think we're in a pretty good spot here. It is looking like we're going to get this one unless the opponent has something pretty strong to take the tempo back. We're not that far ahead on life. We should not get cocky, but we do have some good attacks. I guess we could send this, just offer the trade. If we attack with everything, we'll block here, so we hit for 4, 5. Oh yeah, we have lethal. Okay. Oh crap! I pushed the wrong button. Oops. Okay, so we had lethal, but I decided to just not hit them for anything. Um, if you hit, I've got to get used to this. Oh no! Oh no! If you hit the A button, it is attack with all. And if you have some attackers declared, or some creatures getting ready to attack, and then hit the A button again, then like it just turns off all the attackers. So now we do not have lethals, so this has to stay back, this has to stay back. This is actually not a trade, so that's very good. So we can only send in flyers here. So that was a really stupid move. Instead of sure winning, we're doing this instead. And I guess we'll go ahead and play that thing. We're not gonna play through all of these anytime this game. So if we do manage to lose this, it's gonna be a pretty big embarrassment for me, but we should be able to get it anyway. So send a flyer, and they can block these two, but the extra 1 damage is not going to matter, so we'll just send 2 flyers. No sigils found in deck. Very good. We got 19 cards left, and they can lightning strike our big one, so that's something. They actually probably would have had that before. I don't think we had lethal the turn that I thought we did. But this will be nice.
Hey everybody, sorry for the abrupt ending there. The recording software got screwed up. That game was a win. Unfortunately, we don't get to see the end of it, but it was a 7-win draft run, which was pretty sweet. And I'm actually glad that I was able to save the part of it that we did get. So thanks for watching, and watch more of my videos, and enjoy them.